Hey there, fellow whip enthusiasts. It's me, Russell. I run the Rusty Bullwhips YouTube channel, and welcome back. It's finally time for us to do another whip review, and we're also going to be doing an unboxing. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Alrighty, we are in a new location on the couch, and we are going to be unboxing this whip. So this comes from Torrance Fisher of SwordGuyBuilds. I'm pretty sure you know who he is. I've talked about a bunch of his whips on my channel before, and they are all great whips. And he is a whip maker local to my area. I have been a fan of his whips for a really long time, and I always enjoy when I have the opportunity to buy one from him. Torrance is a great whip maker. I highly suggest you check out his website, SwordGuyBuilds.com. So with that out of the way, what whip is inside this box? You will have to wait and see. What's even cooler is that this actually came with a thank you note, and I appreciate that, Tori. This is basically an instructional guide on how you can care for your whip and when to maintain it, and just the basics of handling your first whip. For those of you that are fans of DC characters, this is a whip that you might recognize right away. This is Catwoman's Bullwhip. This is based off of the ones that Michelle Pfeiffer used in Batman Returns, as well as Halle Berry in her Catwoman movie. And this is a really unique, cool piece that Tori offers, and the initial first impressions are, I am impressed. It looks super fun. So let's take a closer look at these specs. Let's start with the handle, as I always do. The handle is cool, it is quite sleek, and it has a uniqueness to it that I'll get to in a moment. But we're going to start with the heel knot. The heel knot is quite square, and it is smooth, there are no bumps, and it is tied on tightly, a nice solid black color. And moving up the handle, we have traditional diamond braids, and it looks to be a slightly longer handle than what I'm used to. It looks to be about 10 inches or so, because Catwoman's whip tends to be a target style bullwhip from my observations. And the unique thing about Catwoman's whip is that it has no transition knot, and I'm guessing this is to help it replicate a cat's tail closer, and that's just my guess. And any of you fans in the comments, if you want to correct me on why the whip looks like this, please feel free. Getting into the transition area, we also have a nice smooth flush movement from the stiff handle to the thong, and we have a 16 plait braid, and the real whips were made out of kangaroo hide, and I believe there were 12 plait models. But I think the higher plait count with this makes it look a lot cooler and sleeker. This whip looks like it tapers quite quickly, and I like that about Tori's whips. I like how it starts not super thick yet not super thin, but we have a quick enough taper to the very end where the fall hitch is to understand that this whip will have a fast action and it will be pretty lightweight. I actually was sort of throwing it around inside, not cracking it, but I did realize that it was quite light, so that will be forgiving on my arm, because I only have my Castlevania bullwhip at the ready right now, and that thing is a monster to handle. It goes without saying that this whip's color is a solid black, accurate to Catwoman's. The quick taper ends in a tapered twist, going into a nice flush fall hitch, with a single strand of paracord running all the way down to a white nylon cracker on the end. I think this whip will be an excellent choice for cosplayers or just whip enthusiasts who want to get a starter whip. These are great value whips for their price, and especially right now since Tori is having his holiday website sale. So please snag any whips that you want to get from him right now, because this is the only time he's going to have them up for sale. The simplistic design of this whip is great. I like it a lot, and it fits my aesthetic for whips right now, because I am trying to narrow my whip collection down to only a few, and I'm trying to keep them cosplay and character related, so this is just right for me. I can't wait to take this thing out and give it a few cracks, so we're going to take it outside and I'll give you my thoughts. So, what do I think of this whip? This whip is great. As I suspected, it was lightweight, it was fast, it was punchy. I liked it a lot. I feel this is a great whip for beginners and cosplayers and even intermediate whip crackers who want a good whip that is super functional and super affordable and looks epic. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I did miss a few of the cracks because the ground was wet and this moisture on the whip is not very good for it, so I'm going to go back inside and clean it off. But thanks for watching this video as always. Thank you to Tori of SwordGuyBuilds. Please go check out his website and take advantage of that holiday sale, because you have to get a banger whip like this at a great price. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.